Grand Rising, Shell G. Grand evening. It's good to see you too. If you have not subscribed to my channel on YouTube, please do so. I would appreciate it. Grand evening, everyone. I hope you had a pleasant day. Please let me know where you're streaming from. I appreciate it. And please tell me where you're streaming from. And share this stream and like this stream. Wise one, grand evening. Sending in return back to you. Michigan, welcome, Michigan. Florida, welcome, Florida. Where are the other people from? Mississippi, welcome, Mississippi. Shao G, I hope you had been able to travel this year. I know you had said this year you wanted to travel more. Yes, I have, and I intend to travel more before the year is over. Thank you so much. Mississippi, welcome, Mississippi. Welcome to Leonard's House of Light and Positivity. Come on in. Take your shoes off and converse with your other brothers and sisters of the light. Please, anything they tell you, do your own investigation. Anything I tell you, do your own investigation too. We have always been told to question everything. And so you need to question everything to make sure and do the research that what information you're getting right. So I'm going to give you food for your soul, your spirit, your mind, your body, your emotions. And let this food enhance you to raise your vibration and release yourself from the materialistic world, which is the world of the three dimension. So you can rise to the fourth, the fifth, and above dimensions. And come out of this sleep that they have placed us in, the sleep of forgetfulness, that we don't know who we are and what we are. Okay. We got 2 more minutes. Where are you seeing this live stream at? Okay. Cat, grand evening. Ashe. Thank you. What are these things here? One more minute. Please tell me where you are streaming from. North Carolina, welcome. Grand evening, Annie Frederick. This message. Grand evening, Corey Helena. It's good to see you. Please share this live and like this live. Thank you. I got one more minute to find out where we're all streaming from. Okay. Let's say our open prayers. We call upon you, the divine source of light and frequency of the universe, the primary creator, Salini Nanini, Mother of the universe, Yeshua, Joshua, Jeremiah, guardian angels, spiritual guides, dream friends, ancestors, and Holy Spirit and spiritual animal totem. The spiritual animal of the day is the badger. Saint Anthony, Saint Jude, Saint Joseph, Bernadette Pikiki, Michael, Expedite, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Ariel, Razaro, Daniel, Samuel, Metatron, and Joel. Anubis, Medusa, Cleopatra, Isis, Yemenyan, Lamadam, Shango, Abakala, Ogun, Oshun, Elegba, Oyala. We ask you to come in tonight to give us the answers to these questions that's going to be presented. We're not worrying about the numbers. We're worrying about planting the seed to awaken, to let that flow of water to nourish that seed so it can grow positively. There's few announcements I like to make. I will never direct message you to ask you for a reading. You have to ask me or contact me for a reading. We will have our next subscriptions subscribers on the 27th, the 26th of September from 9 to 11 p.m. Anyone can join the stream, but I will only be answering questions to my subscribers. It's $9.99 a month, $9.99 a month, reoccurring open forum, unlimited questions. A chance to win a drawing value at $45 for a 15-minute drawing, reading. The winner of the 15-minute drawing, who was it? I had it here recently. Where is that at? You can find the winner of the September the 5th, 2025 live subscription drawing on my link tree. So look there, you will see it because I had it written down here. If the person does not call me to set the time for the appointment, they will forfeit this drawing by the end of the month. Okay? Also, I like to congratulations to all the people who came to my mentorship program. You can find the link on YouTube or Instagram. It was a success, but you must get in and get the spots because the spots is filling up. Okay? It will be given every twice a month, the second and the fourth Wednesday in the month from 8 to 9 p.m. It's $10 a month, or you can get the bundles, which are both 35% discount. And 3 months is $19 and some cents, and the 6 months is $39 and some cents. So we're in part one of the beginning of the mentorship program. This will also include an hour, so we can talk about the things that the mentorship program occurs and what it means, and how you're going to open up and tap into your gifts that you have been thinking that you don't know you have, but you have it. But you've got to tap into that access. There will be exam after given the first month, and every week we'll be going over what we said previously. So you're going to have to practice the things that I am giving you to show you how you can open up your spiritual gift and remember where they are at. And so you can start using them in your life to uplift yourself and others too. All right? Now, if you want a private reading, you have to go to my website. You have to Google it, one word, all lowercase, readings by LeonardTMunson.net. When you get to the first page, above it, you will see the table of contents. Hit on those 3 lines and you'll come to the table of contents. Then you will hit the checkout page and you will scroll down till you come to intuitive readings. Hit the option and add it to the cart. And then once you pay for the reading, I'll be notified and I will contact you to set up a time for the reading. And if you care to check any of my other services and products, please do free to do so. Also, they'll only be giving one question from people on TikTok and on YouTube. If you want additional question, you will go to my Linktree link where you will see my Cash App disclaimer, and PayPal link and disclaimer. And you'll get 2 questions for $15. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or email address so I can contact you. Anything below $10 will be considered a gift. And if you don't put the proper information to contact you, that would be considered a gift too. Okay, let us begin. Okay, Brendan, you are anything for me. Okay, come on. Thank you for the heart. Vending you are anything for you. I'm getting some wild nightmares. I'm getting in your dreams. I'm getting some dreams that have something to do with being chased. Some dreams of entities or people attacking you. So these are enemies that you're meeting on the spiritual plane or in the astral plane. Remember, when you're astral traveling, you are connected to the physical body. The physical body is not there, it is gone. Okay? You only be connected to this physical body because of that silver cord that protects you and your spirit. So your physical body is here, but that cord that connects you to your spiritual body is in the different dimensions. And so when you're ready to come back into your physical body, that cords leave you there. Thank you for the lightning. Thank you for the J. And so if that cord is severed during this astral plane and this going on, that means you're gone. Your spirit cannot come back into the body. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the ice cream cone. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. And so a lot of people, thank you for the heart. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Die in their sleep. Thank you for the heart, because that cord is severed. They cannot get back in their spiritual body. Thank you for the Gigi. Thank you for the hot pepper. So I'm picking up that you're having enemies in these dimensions attacking you. These are the enemies that you have in real life. So once you conquer these enemies in the spiritual world, in the dream state, on the astral plane, you will conquer them in real life. They will leave you alone. That's what I pick up, what the spirit wants me to tell you are, okay. Okay. User 5883918524416. Iris, anything for me? Would I ever find love? You got to find love with yourself, honey. That's where love is at. When you thank you for the heart. When you recognize your love for yourself, put yourself first. Thank you for the popular sign. And stop being a people pleaser. Say no and set boundaries. Thank you for the heart. That's when you'll find love. Okay? Mm-hmm. Then when you find that love, then your vibrations are up because you're releasing yourself from the matrix. You're escaping it. You ain't going to find it in there. You're going to find illusion, disappointment. So love is with you. So you got to go internally. We got to stop thinking, but these lies that these people keep telling us that anything outside of us, it's good for us. No, everything inside of us is good for us. Everything we need is with us, the divine consciousness, the Jesus consciousness. We're not going to find nothing outside of us. We have to save ourselves. And when you save yourself, you're saving yourself through love. Being authentic, 1,000%. Then you're raising that frequency because everything is frequency and vibration. Then you want to tap into that other source that's on that same level for that you. And that's where love will come in. Annie Frederick, grand evening. Thank you for the heart. Unique. Who was that just for? It was for vending your art. Thank you for the rose, but it's for everyone. I was looking for love, looking at love in the wrong places, taking sex as love. That wasn't love. That was the ego felt. That was desire. That's what that was. But it's for everyone. She asked a good question. Will I ever find love? Yes. Start loving yourself. Invest in yourself. You invest in everybody else who disappoints you, leaving you hurt, angry, disappointed. So put that self-love. That is the most unconditional love that you will find. Unique, so that's for you too. House Girl Lash will sick and reconcile. No, he will not reconcile. We have to recognize that everybody is not for us. They cannot continue the journey. They have their own journey to continue. They come into our lives to teach each other something. And when that lesson is taught, we must leave and move forward. They cannot sit at the table with us anymore. And if we don't get these people that's hindering us and blocking us out, the universe is going to take them out. They're going to create a situation where you will see them as who they really are. Judy McCocklet, anything for me. Judy, I'm getting some stiffness around my upper back, around my shoulder area. So you may be overworking or your posture is causing some strain on your muscles. I'm getting this part of the back in your shoulder area. Also, this could be some issue of grieving, of a loss that you have not healed. And see, it's in our body, it's in our bones, it's in our cells. So we need to release this. Thank you for the cocktail. Thank you, darling. And thank you for the potato, whatever that is. Thank you for the heart. So we need to release that. So when we don't release it, it goes into our physical body and it bothers our emotions. Okay? So we need to release that. Judy, thank you for the frog. Frogs represents things happen quickly. Okay? BK, me. I'm grabbing my glasses because you're not seeing something that you need to see. You got some brain fog about someone and you refuse to see the red flags. This is the man. But something is going to happen and you're going to see this person as who they really are. Okay. Bella me, Bella Francis. Now I'm getting my right side. What's wrong with your breast up here? Thank you for the rose. Is there some issues here with your breasts? I'm getting some soreness or some tenderness. So I need you to get some organic castor oil in a glass bottle. Thank you for the rose. I'm not a doctor. I do not diagnose or prognose. And massage that at night. Keep it. Keep massage to that soreness lead. So whatever in there, that castor oil will shrink it. Okay. And I also need you to go on YouTube and find how you self drain your lymphatic system. Camille, any message for me? Bella Francis. Jae Royal. Anything for me? Hmm. I'm getting your head. I'm getting your head on the top. Someone is messing with your head. Someone is sending negative thoughts. So this tells me that you have the gift of telepathy. So you got to block this person. Also, before you go to bed, cover your head up because they're trying to get into your crown chakra to intercept any divine downloads or intuition. Okay. Oh, yes. Get that is good. Corey Helena. Any anything on Eric and I specifically. There's a problem here with Eric. He doesn't know what he wants. Thank you for the rose. And it's back and forth. There's gaslighting. There's I guess I'm a trauma bombing. You got to be careful of trauma bombing with people. Okay? Don't let them insinuate that their trauma is compared to yours. And then you, thank you for the teddy bear, you start uh, binding and you getting his trauma and they're getting their, in other words, you're receiving traumas that you don't need or it's not yours. Everybody, thank you for the rules, have to deal with their own trauma. Stop taking the responsibility of carrying their load on you because that's not good. Because I feel that you're weighed down with other people's issues. That's their issues and not your issues. Leonard, anything for me, please? I'm getting my arm here. What's wrong with this part of the arm? Okay, I'm getting some problems here. Are you using this more? Or you need to exercise it? Okay, because sometimes one part of the body is stronger and than the other part of the body. So you need to balance that out. So I feel that you're relying on that part of the body is strong and the other part of the body is weak, and this is where the problem is coming in your body. As I mentioned in my video, stress will come into your cells, uh, your bones, all parts of the body. So you need to relieve it. It's good stress and it's bad stress. Okay, I'm sorry, let's get over here. Cat, when will I be leaving the shelter and going into my own apartment? I get J. Now I'm getting between now and January. But if there's things that you have to do, there's paperwork. Get this paperwork done. Get into the agencies that can help you. I'm also picking up you need to throw that pride out the window. This can happen to anybody. This is not a death sentence. This is a situation that you need to face and move out in front of you and learn from it. I'm also picking up that you relied on the wrong people. They put you here because you gave up your power. You can't give your power up, honey. You got to call your power back and know that you're worthy of those people and something better that put you in this situation. Okay, Cat? Anybody has not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I appreciate it. Lynn, grand evening. Will I get the job I interviewed for last week? Yes, but there's going to be some delays there. So don't get frustrated. There will be some delays, but you will get the job. Wise one, I'm dealing with a terrible vein pain in my right leg only. Doctor, can I find anything? What does Spirit say? Please. Well, again, I want you to get some castor oil in a glass bottle. I want you to massage that vein every night before you go to bed. And I also want you to try to elevate that leg. This is fluid that's in your blood system. Okay? So I need you to take something that's going to cleanse your blood. Okay, turmeric. Okay, black tea, organic black tea. This will cleanse your blood. I also need you to stop standing in one place too long. You got to have the right shoes, and you got to have arch support and support stockings. The support stockings will massage your leg and keep that blood flow open. But I'm also picking up this is something to do with stress. Shell G, will I meet my new love in September? You will only meet that new love when you start loving yourself and doing the work. Now, you may meet someone, but that may not be your new love. And you got to recognize and learn from your mistakes and see the red flag. This ain't for me. Leave it alone. Okay. Letitia Williams, how much longer do you give Taylor and Stanley situationship? Please and thank you. Don't worry about them. You need to worry about your situationship. See, we always worry about other people. They made those decisions to do that. So let them do that. And they have to learn their own lessons from it. Learn your lessons from them not to get involved in something that they are in. Rene Sanchez, grand evening. When do you see Marvin and I reconciling? I don't see that for a while. He has some issues he needs to address, and that's childhood trauma. See, we have to realize that our childhood trauma comes from our bloodlines. We had ancestors who involved in dark magic to hurt people. So when we call on our ancestors, We need to call on the ones that are healthy and leave the negative ones where they at. Leave the negative ones. That's why you certain people have certain diseases that carry on from the next generation and things like that. That they stay in poverty, poverty. Okay, that they are always prone to do something illegal. These are ancestors who was negative, and the bloodline and generational curses and family curses bring these negative attributes into the family bloodline. So we need to not call on them because we need to leave the ones who have created negative stuff for the bloodline stay where they at. We only want to call on the healthy ancestors who did things right. Okay? KJ, Grand Evening, Mr. Munson, do you see my son doing well with football? He wants to get into a D1 school. Yes. Shonda, anything for me? Oh, something's, what's going on with your lungs? I'm having issues here with your breathing. I'm mucus. Something is going on with your lung. I don't know, you're in an environment that the air is not well, or you're in an environment that your house air is not well. We have to change our filters at least once a month. We have to get plants like snake plants, aloe vera, uh, to help to cleanse the air inside our house. We also need to get salt lamps that will cleanse the air in the house too. So there's something about breathing here. I'm picking up Shonda. Okay, who is this? All right, the AJEJNAAY. Anything for me? Indigestion, belch. Okay, something to do with your digestion, and particularly your lower. Oh yeah, intestine. Oh my goodness. So this is some issue here that you need to pay attention to. Then would you get some organic cloves, CLOVES, and chew two a day. This will help you in those areas. Minnie Chris, okay. Minnie Chrissy, hey, Minnie. Do you see an increase in my finances soon? Yes. So I want you to get some fresh rosemary for everyone and burn that to open up your financial line. And I want you to also read Psalms 28. Tyrona, Pina, anything for me? You got some issues here of letting go. There's some people you need to let go. And I'm picking up a lot of stress that's keeping you from getting a good night's sleep. So we need to stop that. 7 plus 20. Will my finances pick up soon? Yes. Burn that fresh rosemary. And if you can put that with some cloves, organic cloves, some cinnamon, and bay leaves. My you to University. Granny, anything for me this week? Thank you. We just had the 999 portal. So what is need to be released is being released and ending and ending a new beginning. Candy, will I be getting a promotion at my current job? Yes, I see you will be getting that promotion by January. Yolanda Jones, would I be moving soon? Start the intention. Start the intention. Start packing. Start putting stuff in boxes and packing with things you don't use all the time. Oh, I did not miss mine. Did I miss my answer? I said your financial situation is going to be good, Minnie. I want you to burn some fresh rosemary, cinnamon, bay leaves, and cloves. All right, we're back here. Thank you for the rose. Sarah, will my son be able to stay in the military? Tag Miss Andre, are my guys able to solve my blockage? Yes. So you want to ask your guys, the healthy ones, not the negative ones, because we had the both sign. Call upon the healthy ones to assist you to move your blockage. Ask them what particular blockage that you need to move, have move, and move it. And I need everyone to say every morning, universe, how good it will get to be. And tell them what area you want it to be good. This way you can manifest faster. Every morning when you get up, simply Sarah always, will my son be able to stay in the military and the state case against gets dismissed? Yes, but your son needs some cleansing. So if you can call me and set up a reading, we can tell you the things that they need to get to cleanse. And you can get it right from my website. He needs to cleanse himself, okay? You're welcome. Riri Hinton. Can you put, thank you for the rose, the heart. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. I'm trying to see where it stops. Okay. Black Stallion, Trace, anything for me with my health. I've been cutting out carbs and sugar. Thank you for the heart. Oh, your health is going to be beautiful because sugar is in everything, and sugar feeds all negativity and things in the body. So, cutting out carbs and sugar, you're going to have more energy, you're going to feel good, and you're going to start thinking better. And you're going to be open up to your body, your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat chakra, to new spiritual insights and messages from the healthy ancestors. Now, your ancestors cannot intervene unless you ask them. Okay? Nay, will I win anything at the casino tomorrow? Well, if you wanted to win something at the casino, you should have went to my website and got one of the essential oils, organic, that I can make up that will bring you prosperity. And you take that oil and rub on your hand when you go to the casino. Then you could went and got a mini crystal bag, and you could took that with you and carry it with you. And if you're going to be on the slot machine, you take that hand that you rub the oil on and put it all over that machine. And you take that bag, will be in a glass bag, and take the stones that bring prosperity and roll and wipe it all over that machine, and then put it in your pocket, and you will win. But you will win tomorrow. But you've got to have the tools to go there to get this stuff uh, kicking. So you can go to my website for the next time, all one case. You can find it in, you can't, you have to Google it, Readings by Leonard T. Munson, and go to the checkout page, and you'll find the essential oils and the different sizes that you want to buy. Nay. Carly, anything for me that I need to know? Thank you. I'm getting something to do with your car. Is your car having a bump problem? There could be some springs loose or springs that need to be correct. I see there's a bumping when you drive, or particularly when you go over bumps or traffic, street humps. Okay? Roger underscore X3. Should I allow Q back into my life? Do you want him back? Because you're not that same person when he left your life. Thank you for the heart. Is he bringing anything new into your life? Has he grown? Has he raised his vibration? So we got to look at these things. If it's the same old mess, don't let him back in your life. Mm-hmm. Hear that? Thank you for the rose. Thank you. Thank you for the kitty cat. Thank you for my protection. Blah. Hear that? One question per person. We want everybody to have a chance for their question. If you want additional questions, go to my Linktree link where you see my Cash App. Please read my Cash App disclaimer and my PayPal link. 2 questions for $15. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or your email address. Anything over below $10 we consider $15 would be considered a gift. Anything, if you don't leave your proper information, that would be considered a gift too. Okay. One question per person. See, Katrina Price, 229. Good evening. Anything for me? Grand evening. I'm getting some issues with your head. Did you ever hit your head recently, or there's some pain in the back of your head? Remember that in the back of our head is another eye. We have the third eye here, but we have the fourth eye back here. Something about this is jammed. So I need you to open that fourth eye that's back there. As the saying said, I can see you from the back of my head because you have another eye, because this is all part of the pituitary gland and this gland here. Thank you for the heart. So I need you to get some castor oil in a glass bottle and massage that area, particularly at night, and cover your head. Thank you for the rose. Nay, what is changing? Clark, do you see me getting by myself when it's time to transfer college or with Forrest? Do you see me getting by myself when it's time to transfer college or with Forrest? Yourself, because Forrest would delay you transferring college and getting out of college because he's full of mess. He's unfocused and he takes things as a joke. He's not taking uh, anything serious and looking at it, what he's doing serious. So don't give up with him. Go to college. Don't get with Forrest because you're gonna have some issues. Let's like this live. Let's share this live. Okay. Ray had not. Hello, anything for me? I see a man trying to get in touch with you. This person you don't want to be bothered with. And don't believe nothing what he says. It's all a game. He see you doing better. Don't let this man come back into your life because soon you come back in your life, he's gonna whip. He's gonna have create a havoc. Don't let him come back. Ginger Poetic, anything for me, please? Wait, you want to lose the weight in your belly. Thank you for the heart. So you need to, it's not dieting and all that stuff, it's to push yourself back from the table. And you will lose this weight. Some issues with your weight. Kenny Boo, thank you for the heart. Nay, what has changed within my work life? You. You want to do something that's more meaningful, something that you love doing, that it doesn't means a lot of work to you. You're changing in your work life. You want something better. Keera. Anything for me soon. Anything for me soon. You don't have confidence. You lack confidence, and you let people tell you what you can't do. You can do anything you want to do. Remember that. But you gotta do the work. It ain't gonna happen if you don't do the work and if you don't sacrifice and discipline yourself. When you sacrifice and use discipline, then you grow. Then you can celebrate because it ain't going to come to you if you don't sacrifice and discipline yourself. Bubblegum K6. Hi, anything for me? Thanks. Something with your nose, something with congestion, something with your nose that has something with congestion, or allergies or sinuses. I'm also getting your equilibrium is off. So you need to balance yourself, okay? And this, Lord, they don't want me to say it to you, child. Trying to block my throat chakra. And this has something to do with emotional issues that you're holding on to and has connected with healing. Let it go. Bubblegum. Brenda Phoenix Fire. Will I get married soon? Now, everybody married, if it's not in your heart, it ain't going to last. And don't jump into a marriage and a person you don't know. You need to date. You need to go out. You need to see if this person is the right person for you. You don't fall in because you're in love with some married. Yes, but be in love with yourself and see if this person loves you for who you are. And is this person willing to bring the resources together for you to have something? When you start doing the work and loving yourself and go internally to find who you are and love yourself and be your authentic self, then you will meet that right person that's on that frequency and vibration that can give you that love they need, and you can give them that love they need. Excuse me, Karina, does Johnny want to take our relationship seriously? In relationships, the problem is that communication. You meet these people, tell them what you want. This way you don't have to have these head games and all this other bull stuff and see what they want. And if they're not on the same frequency as you are, don't waste your time because time is something you cannot get back. Remember that. You're welcome. Indoors box. Anything for me? Thank you. Mm, mm. I'm getting something about your bones. You're not getting a lot of calcium and vitamin D. You need to get out in the sun. Sit in the sun or walk in the sun. You need to get grounded. You need to tune into yourself. They want me to tell you either. You're not drinking enough water, spring water preferably. You need to eat more fruits with HO3, the water from your fruits. You need to strengthen your bones, more calcium, more vitamin D. That's what I'm picking up for you. And Doris Bach, Kenny Boo Wig Influencer. Kenny, will my relationship with Lloyd improve? For him, you need to lay the Lord down. He is pushing you too far. You need to tell him that he has to get his stuff together. He lacks in following through with what he's saying. He lacks of talking a lot of stuff, but not walking the walk. I'm also getting some money issues here. He's not pulling the money together for you to have something. You are doing all of the work. Stop it. Kenny Boo, the wig influencer. Thank you. Tanika, anything for me? You got to make a decision about something about your career, and you keep putting it off. Okay? If we don't act when we have the opportunity and the doors open for us, it will close. And then we got to wait how long for it to come back. There's opportunities that's open for you, but you need to make the right decision. So I want you to call upon your healthy ancestors. Leave them the negative ones back who create a lot of problems, bloodlines and family curses, etc., to assist you, to help you make this decision. Also, I want everyone to say every morning, universe, show me how good it can get to be. And name the things that you want it to show you, because this will help you manifest quicker. Let's like this live, okay? And let's share this live. Letitia wins. When do you see Miss Daphne contacting me again? Between now and I'm getting Wednesday. Marion E. Grand evening. Do you see anything good for me? I see a changing in your job. And I see this job has something to do with training people, doing seminars or workshops. So I see a change in your job in that area. Serena Plus 20. Will my home business make money soon? Yes, because we just had the 9-9 portal. So it means letting go, realization, and cutting losses. It's an ending. So there's a new beginning happening. So I want you on Sunday, get 3 whole bay leaves, cinnamon, whole cloves, and rosemary, fresh rosemary. All this got to be fresh, and burn it. This will unblock your money line. And if you have any grass in front of where you live at or your house, I want you to get some bird seeds and throw those seeds out. And the birds will eat the seeds and they will plant the money growth wherever they go. One question per person. Nobody's going to meet their new love or their real love until they start loving themselves. Love is inside of you. Everything you want is inside of you. So you got to go in there and balance the demons and the light, the dark and the light. Because when you balance those demons, you'll have control of the demons and they will work for you instead of against you. There ain't nothing coming on the outside to help us. We all have to help ourselves by going internally, and that is doing the work and being your authentic self. One question per person. If you want an additional question, go to my Linktree link, which you'll find my Cash App and my Cash App disclaimer and my PayPal link. 2 questions for $15. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or your email address. Anything below $10 would be considered a gift. Anything, if you don't need the proper information to contact you, that will be considered a gift too. Ruby May. We want everyone to get a chance to get their question answered. Yeah, anything for me, Ruby May. What is wrong with your hearing? Something's bad with your hearing. You're not hearing good. Have you been to the doctor and let them get some of that wax out of your ear? Because sometimes we have too much wax, and that is stopping us from hearing the things that we need to hear. So I need you to get that done. All right, Ruby May? Okay. Man Pro. Okay, Shorty, will I get the promotion soon? If you want that promotion, we have to learn to speak up for ourselves. We've been taught to not to speak up, to accept what is there. Don't accept it. And to keep the peace. No. If you're doing all this stuff in that department and doing more than one person's job, you need to go to your supervisor or manager and show them how much you improved the department and also how much efficiency the department is running and cutting waste. You have to speak up for yourself and you have to be the advertisement for yourself. Triple Goddess, I think you skipped mine. So, what was your question, Triple Goddess? Because I don't see your name here. So, give me your question. Who's in? Mo Better 965. Anything for me, Mr. Munson? A man is trying to contact you, and it's not good. It's something about finances. Don't let this man trick you again. I don't know if there was a co-signing or you loaned this person money and they haven't returned the money. And we got to stop listening to these people's sad stories because it's all bull stuff. And because they're in these situations, it's because the negative karma they put out to other people and it came back to them. Learn to say no and set boundaries. Mo Better 965. For my love, my world. Lynn, anything for me during my healing journey? I got played by my kid's father. You got played because you believed in him. And you thought he was the great, but he wasn't worth 2 cents. And also, have you learned the lessons that what went on? Because if we don't learn the lessons, we're going to keep repeating the same mistake. And you're healing. And part of the healing is don't believe anything but people tell you. They will tell you what you want to hear, but follow your gut feeling and your intuition. You was told not to get involved with him, but you wouldn't listen. Okay? Because he said all the right things. Now, because of that decision, this is how you got played. Now you know. Precious, anything you see for around my financial situation? What was this total lunar solar eclipse of the moon. This was powerful. Releasing things coming to the head about family, home, security. Also, it's going to release things that's no longer serving your highest purpose, whether you like it or not. If you don't make the move to release this, then the universe is going to release these people. So that's what's happening, precious. Once you get these people out of the way, because they are blocking your finances, you will see your finances working better than it did before. Triple God, is there anything for me in regard to money? I want everybody on Sunday to burn 3 whole bay leaves, 2 or 3 cloves, CLOVES, cinnamon, whether it's stick or powder, and some fresh rosemary. This will remove the block. And the Spirit is telling me, say, safe Psalms 28, the block of your money situation. Also, get some bird seeds, and if you have a grass in front of your house, throw it down there. The birds will eat the seeds, and they will carry their waste that will bring your money to grow. Serena Place, will my own business make money? I did that. Paul Jacobs, Grand Avenue. Anything for me? Thank you. Paul, you're not listening to what the Spirit is telling you. They're giving you downloads into your intuition, but you are getting confused. And you're going to people who are around you who are secretly in competition with you, and you know it. Stop telling your business. When you stop telling your business, things will improve for you. Gail Lewis Jacobs, Grand Evening, should return from my new job to an older one for a higher level position. Thank you. Yes, know your worth. Know that you're worthy of more and know how much you want because of your expertise and your experience. Kimora Hendry, does Mario means me well? No. You're welcome. Triple Goddess. You're welcome, Paul. Okay. Lacey Holmes, anything for me? Are you over exercising in this area? Because I'm getting soreness, particularly on my right side. I need you to give that Lacey area a rest. Take about a week. And I need you to massage it with some castor oil in a glass bottle. Okay? Bianca. Oh, wrong thing. Anything for me, thank you. Your pressure. I'm getting issues here with headaches on my left side, particularly right here. Something is causing your pressure to rise. There's a word or there's stress. So you better careful your blood pressure. So I want you to get some whole organic cloves and chew 2 of them. This will help with your pressure. Okay. Tandis, Tanda, Tandic. Tanda, I can't pronounce this. Tandica. Can I have a message, please? What message you want? Okay, I get it. You got a decision to make, and it has something to do with health. But the spirit is telling me to tell you, don't let them people give you any more medicine, and don't let them put the knife to you. You need to go to a holistic or herbalist person You need to take herbs. This will clear the situation up completely. Okay? Tennis. Man Pro, anything from me? Thank you. Oh, flowers. You're about to get some flowers. In other words, you're about to get your rewards for the hard work you have done. And they're telling me to tell you whatever rewards you get financially, it's for you. You have shared enough with other people. Take care of yourself. Okay? Twinkle. Anything for me? Come on, let's like this stream and let's share this live. You're tired. You're not getting enough sleep. I'm also picking up your job. There's some things going on in the job that's making you stressful. But stop stressing, because stressing yourself out is not going to change the situation. It's time to move from where you're at to another area. And you see this as a disappointment, but this is for your growth. And when you retrospect after you change, you will see why everything happened. If that didn't happen, then you would still be stagnated to where you're at. Okay? Squeaky bug. Paper Tiger 777. Angie, anything for me on my love life? When you start loving your life, when you start loving yourself and believing yourself and doing the work and stop putting all these people before you. Set boundaries and say no, and stop being a people pleaser, and stop believing everything somebody tell you without you doing your own research. In other words, stop being so gullible. This is what puts you in so much situation in your love life, because you're so gullible and they see that you're desperate. So they're going to play the game on you. So stop it. Marie Nin, anything for me, please? What's going on with your arm? There's something about circulation problems here. Okay? Something about your blood flow. You need to cleanse your blood. I need you to get some red clover. It's good for blood cleansing. That is a herb, organic preferably. You can take the tea, and this will help to cleanse your blood. Your blood needs to be cleansed. There's a lot of blockage there. I'm also getting a lot of your arms going to sleep, your legs going to sleep, things in that order. Your blood needs to be clean. I'm going to drink some water. I bless this water to cleanse my DNA, my DEA, my RAMB, all my cells, and my toxins of all the organs in my body. Remember, water has memory. Marie Nim, anything for me? Guilt. Guilt about something about your parents. Guilt about something how you treated your parents. Although didn't listen to your parents. There's some guilt here. Forgive yourself, forgive them, and wish them well. Your parents didn't know what they were doing. It was all new to them. But there was I'm picking up some guilt the way you gave your parents such a hard time. And they tried to do the best they could do for you. So let it go. Callie, Rain, anything for me today? I'm getting my neck stiffness. I don't know, is it pillow, or you're not sleeping upright, or something about your neck, okay? Or you're holding the tension and stress in your neck. So I need you to get some castor oil, organic, in a glass bottle, put it on before you go to bed, and massage your whole neck. Okay? And I need you to do some head exercise like this. Run around. And I need you to look, turn around that you can see over there. Okay? Okay. Janet, Janet Haas, 43. Anything for me. Thanks in advance. I need you to be careful of your head, hitting your head. You have a tendency to not be paying attention to what you're doing and where you're going. Because if you might hit your head very hard on something, and if it starts giving you a headache, I want you to go to the hospital because you might have a slight concussion. So I want to be careful of that. Jasmine, Jazzy. Oh, thank you for whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but thank you for it. Okay, come on, that's good. Grand evening thought. Does Drew still drive by my house? Yes, but not as much as they used to. Christopher Harmo, 165. Is there anything for me? Thank you. Christopher, something is giving you a headache. It's frustrating you. So what they're telling me, they want you to just leave it and leave it alone and do something else for the time being. There's something that you cannot, the mechanics of it, you can't figure out what's going on. So when you can't figure out something, what's going on, you leave it alone and come back to it later. Then you have a better perspective. Okay, Christopher? J Peace 88. Anything for me? Somebody around you want to give you a rise. When I say give you a rise, they want to pull you into some negative argument or emotional situation that's going on. Don't, thank you for the rose. There's my monitor, Christy, thank you. Don't fall into that trap. Because, see, they get a kick out of this, and at the same time, they're draining your energy. Thank you for the rose. So don't get uh, uh, involved in that trap. Okay. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Trying to start. Okay. Thank you for the heart. Okay. Thank you for the heart. Elyselabeau. Grand evening, Uncle Leonard. Will I get a new job soon? Yes. But keep your mouth shut about you looking for another job. And when you go for your next interview, I want you to put some sea salt in each shoe and put a dime in each shoe facing up and some cinnamon, some powdered cinnamon. Honey, anything my spirit guides want me to know today? Okay. Have you been doing some yoga exercising or something that's giving you issues with your hips and your thighs? Now, the best yoga exercise that you need to do with something about your hips and your thighs is the tree. The tree is that you stand on one leg and you take your other leg and put it between your knee and your calf. And this will help with your balance. But you got to open that leg that you have on your leg to open those hips so it can stretch that. There's a lot of tightness in there, and that's coming because some anger, disappointment, and you're holding that in your hips and your bones. Or you can do some hip exercise, or like the belly dancer, they use the hips. Okay, so you need to use the hips to take that tension out of it, honey. Miss Carter, grand evening. Anything for me, please? Thank you. I see painting. So, are you getting ready to paint your house or something inside your house? I see painting. I also see some mirrors and pictures being put up on the wall, and I see some new furniture. So there's some renovation or redecoration. That's what I see. You're welcome, Callie. Okay, Miss Carter. Sydney, anything for me on my career? I see you going back to school to enhance the career that you're in now and to learn something more advanced in it. Because when you can do that, this will give you the chance to make more money. Okay? Come on, let's like this stream and let's share this live. We got 16.8. I want to see 20.8. We are going to do it, and we have already done it. Nancy, grand evening. Please, anything for me. Your money situation is beginning to move because you changed your thought of mind. You were thinking too negative about it, and now you're thinking positive about it. So that money situation is moving. And remember, every drop in the bucket fills the bucket up. And you need to be very careful how you spend your money. You spend your money frivolously on things you don't need and trying to impress people. You need to stop that. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Twins' grandmother, Vera, do you have anything for me? I'm picking up a lot of stress that you had and worries, but it's all over with now. And I'm also picking up that you feel that the things that you were worrying about was different. Thank you for the rose. It wasn't that really that bad. Or the things that you were fearing that will happen. We gotta stop thinking negative. Thank you for the heart. Because when we think negative, we are attracting these things that are negative to us. So we gotta think positive. We gotta manifest positive. Universe, that universe, show me how good it can be. When you say that, thank you for the rose, you're manifesting 20 times faster. And you got to project what you want. Mhm. Okay. KOKO. You're welcome, Janice Hodge 43. And thank you for the rose. NUKA, thank you for the rose. Juan was happy to see me today. Yes, because he missed you. He realized that you are the one that can help him grow. He can help you grow. But sometimes we pulling back your energy, and when you pull back your energy, you're pulling back your protection. These people have a chance to think and see what is best for them and what is not for them. So you gave him the benefit of the doubt to see what he was pursuing was a dead end street with somebody, but you, thank you for the rose, but a two-way street. Thank you for the kitty cat. Thank you. Thank you for the rose. JP's 88, anything for me? I'm getting some issues here in your intimacy area. Okay? I'm getting that you're wearing uh, something that you're wearing is too tight or is irritating on the side of that. And that's because we got to stop wearing these polyester stuff. It's plastic. And that stuff goes into your skin and it's irritating it. So I need you to get something that's cotton or linen Because if you continue to wear that blend and that rayon and that polyester underwear, it's going to cause infection on there. And you don't want that. Grand Rising, Hakuma. Okay, we got 20 let's make that 25 people that like this stream. Let's share this stream too. Okay. Oh, is that? Oh. Chrissy, grand evening, Chrissy. One question per person. If you want additional question, please go to my link tree link where you will see my Cash App. Please read the Cash App and my PayPal link. Okay, there's 2 questions for $15. Please leave your name, your telephone number, your name or your email address. Anything below $15 we consider a gift. You don't leave the proper information, that will be considered a gift too. Okay? So that's what you're going to have to do. We're going to ask one question per person. And don't be running over to YouTube and try to ask that question because I'm not going to answer it. We want everyone to get a chance to get their question answered. And all the people that is on my YouTube live, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And we'll be doing YouTube 3 times a month. Now, we did it last week, this week. Next week, we will be on Facebook Live, okay? Then on the end of the month, we will be back on YouTube. So next week, we will be on Facebook Live and TikTok. I will be putting a story up indicating that this is going to happen. And again, I like to tell everyone that we had our first inauguration of our mentorship program. We had a good time. It's every other Wednesday from 8 to 9. It's $10 a month, recurring, or you can get the bundles. I offer 2 bundles with a 35% discount, $19 and some cents for 3 months, and $39 and some cents for 6 months. This includes a detailed 5-minute reading of each sign each week on the topics that I will be presenting. For my subscribers, for my mentorship program, every other Wednesday we'll meet at 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And only the subscribers will be able to get the live information, how to reawaken your gifts, how to remember. So we want you to remember who you are. And once you remember who you are, you're going to come out of that matrix and your vibration will raise high. And then these gifts can come out of that sleep, like Sleeping Beauty. That's what that story's about. See, they show us and right in front of us through the art, the entertainment, and the music. Sleeping Beauty was in a spell, and she would sleep. And only the prince can kiss her and awaken her from this sleep. So only you can awaken yourself to your psychic gifts by coming out of that sleep and that spell. So when he kissed her, she came out of the spell and she could remember who she was. Okay? All right, let's like this stream. Let's share this live. We got 23. Let's make it 33. Okay, it's already done. We can do it. So you got to believe. If you can believe it, you can do it. But you got to put the work in. It's not those who start out on the race that will win the race. I'm going to go fast, 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 fast. No, you're going to get tired. Slow and steady is the the pace. Okay, so the turtle is slow, but he knows how to reserve its energy. He's going to leave all those people to jump out real fast and behind, and he's going to go through the finish line. He's going to avoid the obstacles and the challenges. That's what it's about. Sherry, how will my sister court go tomorrow? Thank you. I need her to wear something pink when she go to court. I need her also to put sea salt in each shoe with a dime. The salt is representing to clear any negative forces that's there. The pink is there to be success. Okay? So it will go right if she does that, Sherry. HAKUMA MATATA. Can I do that to go to the casino? Yes, the oils. You can go to my website. You have to Google it. It's all one word, all lowercase. Readings by LeonardTMunson.net. And when you come to the first page, you'll see 3 lines of corset. Hit on that, and that will bring you the table of contents. You hit on the checkout page and scroll down until you come to essential oils, organic essential oils. Hit the option. The option is what size the bottle that you want. Hit that, and once you order it, I will make it for you, and I will send it to you. Okay? Mm. Jackie Malik Divine 12 Grand evening. Will I stay in this new job? For the time being, you will stay in it, but the spirit is saying that you're going to go back to school because they offer a program where they give you tuition reimbursement, and you're going to use this to advance your career. Okay? Something another certification you're going to get. That's what I pick up. Jackie Meek Divine. For readings and spiritual items coach. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. Okay. Sherry Hutchins Earl. Anything for me? Okay, you're gonna put some money out on me. When your left hand itch, that means you're gonna have to put money out. Something's gonna come up all of a sudden, and you're gonna have to put some money out. See, money is not the root of all evil. It's the evil intentions or greed that people have behind it. Okay? So you're gonna have the money when you have to put this money out. The money will be there for you. Okay? And that's something to do with an appliance. It could be a refrigerator, a gas stove, or a washer or dryer. Come on, we got 25. Let's make it 30. Let's like this stream and let's share this live. Mabel Van L, will I get a job this month? Yes, because we just had this total lunar eclipse of the moon, and the full moon, the blood moon, or the corn moon. Thank you for the rose. And the reason why they call it the corn moon is because this is the time when the farmers get their harvest together. So this is, and then we've just been in the 9-9 portal. So a new portal has opened up. Letting go, realization, and ending. So what is no longer working for you, if you don't remove it, the universe, thank you for the heart, the universe is going to move it. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. What's going on here? These people keep coming up in here. Jasmine, you're going to see in between now and the end of the month, particularly when the sun goes into Libra, which is the 21st of September. Roger underscore X-ray. Yes. Miss J, greeting. Anything for me for my career? You've been thinking about changing your career and going back to school. And I feel that you'll be going back to school, not now, but at the beginning of the year. And this is going to have something to do with new technology, something connected to AI. Adina, anything for me, please? I see you moving. Now, it could be an apartment or a home, but I see you moving. I'm picking more of a home here. I see a garage in the front. I see a brick front here. I see 2 stories, and you have a basement. You want more room, and you also want peace and quiet. This is a quiet place, okay? The neighbors are all right, but hello and goodbye. Hanukkah, can I pay for a reading? Yes, if you want a private reading, go to my website, which is one word. You have to Google it, all lowercase. Readings by LeonardTMunson.net. When you go to my website and you come to the first page, hit on the lines, the 3 lines above it, and you'll get the table of contents, and you hit the checkout page, and you scroll down till you come intuitive reading. Hit the options, add it to the cart, pay through my PayPal account. Once you paid for it, when I'm being notified, that I will call you. Or you can go to my Cash App and pay for the reading. A 15-minute reading is $45. A 45-minute reading is $85 or it's $80, and an hour reading is $105. That's the three ways you can pay for a reading. Mabel Van, I just did you, didn't I? Yeah. No, the questions are $15 for 2 questions. I don't charge no more of $5 for questions. It's $15 for 2 questions. Thank you, Sherry Hutchin Earl. Debbie 82 in Massachusetts here. Granny, welcome Massachusetts. Empress Larina, good evening, Mr. Munson. Hope you are well. Will the issue with my knee resolve or require surgery? It will be resolved. Okay, I need you to get some castor oil, organic, in a glass bottle, and get some vapor rub and massage that area every night. Okay? I also need you to put a heat pad on it when you're relaxing. And when you're going up the steps, put your whole foot on the step. Because if you're going up your tiptoe and your back of your feet is not on the step completely, this put pressure on your knees. Okay? I also need you to do some squats. This will help to relieve that pain in your knees. Empress Lorena. Maybe, excuse me, Van L, will I get my job back this month? Yes. Okay, let's get to that 30. We got 26, let's have 30. All right? Come on, let's like this stream, let's share this stream. What is this? Liyaah. Thank you. Adana, $100. What do the future holds for me and Troy? There's a lot of confusion here because I feel Troy has some issues with another woman and is balling over with you. And so this is making him angry and stressed him out. This could have something to do with baby drama mama. And he needs to take care of this because there's some interference here. Zenoba Jamerson, please, what do you see for me? Mm. Mm. You're worrying about something. I'm picking up where you live at, money, and you want to get back in school so you can get a better job. So, what is most important? You got to get your priorities together. I don't see your priorities together. So, you got to do the most important. Then, when you do the most important, everything will start falling in place. Okay? So, you got to take the big one and let the lesser things in the end. So, know your priority. That's what I'm picking up. Jamison. Kitty Lump. Hello, anything for me? I don't know. I'm picking up something about a fence. Are you want to build a fence because neighbors are coming in your yard or something, or you have some issue with your neighbor and you want your privacy? So I see a fence. So when you're building a fence, that represents protection. So you got protection around you. So there might be some situation that you felt that you was not protected, but I want you to say that Saint Michael is protecting you. So if you see a feather on the ground, pick that up because that is the symbol that Saint Michael is protecting you. Kitty Lump. Louis, Bads, 392. Anything for me, please? You're not following what the Spirit is telling you. You're getting the downloads, but you won't go act. And when you do act, the opportunity is gone. So when you get a feeling and a download, that's the spirit telling you to do it. Do it. Act on it. In other words, you're letting a lot of uh, opportunities pass you by, and it's not necessarily. And then you cry over it that you wish you had done this. I wish I'd done that. Okay, Louis. Roger underscore X-ray. Well, I got graduate next year if you do the work. If you want to graduate, you got to put the papers in. You got to be in class. You got to participate and do the work. You can't be out partying and all this stuff. You go partying after you've read the chapters and did the information and study. But if you're hanging out just having a great time, you won't graduate. If you do the work, you will graduate. Charlene, Divine Night. Charlene. Okay. Good night. Grand evening. China, anything for me? Hmm. I'm getting something about medical bills. I need you to do research to find out how you can get assistance for some medical bills. That's over. That needs to be paid. Or call to make the people some kind of arrangement with the people to pay the bills. That's why I'm picking them. China. Moscow. Well, that's mine. Don't worry about everything. Is fine. We would you. MOSCO 9502. Anything for me. I'm getting some pains in my arms up in here, the upper part. Okay. Are you over working out? Are you overdoing it? And to feel that those muscles need to rest and the tendons. I feel you've been doing it too much. Okay, I heard that make that noise. So yeah. Lisa K. Do you see anything for me? I see a confrontation with someone, with a man. Okay, I'm picking up a man that's going to slap you in your face or something to do with your face. I feel this man that does this before. I feel this is an abusive person and you need to get away from him. I'm also picking up some stress and nervousness or anxiety. Okay, I'm seeing you shaking. You need to get away from this man, Lisa K. Excuse me. Hak, Hakana, Hakuma, Kuna, Mata, Mamet. Went to your Cash App. Good. Okay. If you went to my Cash App, all Cash App questions will be answered between Friday and Saturday. If you went to my Cash App to get a reading, please leave your name, your telephone number, or your email and your name so I can contact you to set up an appointment. Thank you. Jasmine, wow, thank you. You're welcome. I said $10 for one question. Okay. I don't know. My monitor put in there, uh, you're getting two questions because it's $5 a question. But I have raised my questions up, two questions for $7. So since you put that $10 in there, you have two questions. But in the future, it's $15 for two questions. That information was previously, but that's no longer existing. Uh, Hakuma Mata. Who is that for? I don't understand what you're saying. Bessie, thank you for the popular sign. Thank you for the rose. I don't think so. That was for you, Raja. But if you feel just thank you for the rose, ask your question again. Okay, let's make it to 35. We can do it. Let's share this live and let's like this live. Oh, yes, you will graduate, Raja. Uh, uh, underscore X3. If you do the work, thank you for the rose. So you have to get out there and read the chapters, get the tests, and prioritize what you need to do. Don't let people have you out there partying and stuff, and you don't pass your test. Rose Pattern 115. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Rose Pattern 115. Rosie, anything for me? Hmm. 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 Be careful driving. Okay. Stop messing with that phone when you're driving. And don't get in any arguments with anybody you got in your car because it's going to distract you. And particularly driving at night. Be careful driving. Okay. Rose Pattern 115. Thank you for the rose. Ta Tala Vargas. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the rose. Mystic, Moon, Child. What's going with Mystic, Moonchild, Mr. Munson? What's going on with my back? Your back, your lower back, that's where you're holding all your stress. So that's issues with your kidneys. I want you to get some, thank you for the rose, some whole cloves, GLOVES, thank you for the rose, organic, and chew two of them a day. That's what help your kidney. And you need to drink more water, preferably spring water. Your liver, your enzymes are high. So you need to get some milk thistle, some zinc, lemongrass, herbs or tea or supplement, or you need to get some lemongrass, we did lemongrass, some dandelion leaf. When you have your lower back bothering you, this is your kundalinian energy trying to awaken and to rise. So it can affect your third eye that you can see beyond this reality of this physical world. Don't take any medicine or anything like that because if you do, you're going to put it back to sleep. So I need you also to do some yoga exercising that will help your that kundalini. Okay? Hey, Shamani, whatever come through? Hmm. Don't get involved in this bullshit BS about you know who. Okay? Don't get involved with it. This is over with. So cut that off. And you need to tell those people, don't call me because there ain't nothing going on. And I don't want to have anything to do with that. So now that you have taken this out, you better work and concentrate on your oils and your business because that was blocking you. You're putting all your energy into that, and that was distracting you from being focused on what you need to do. So when they call, don't answer. It ain't your problem, Shamani. That's what's coming through. Okay, Diana, can you tell anything for me, please? Your faith. You don't have faith. And the universe and the divine and your ancestors had brought you out a lot of things, baby, but you still don't have faith. You still question it. You got to stop questioning it. You got to be like in the tarot deck, the fool card. You see the fool with the back snack on his back with his head up in the air, carefree, and the dog is barking. Wait a minute, don't watch me, but look where you're going. So that faith is that you may step over that mountain, but the universe is going to catch you. So everything's going to be all right. We got to get out our comfort zone, everybody. When we play comfort, we don't grow. When we take the chances, we grow. When we stay in that comfortable, what we know, we don't expand. We don't go. So we got to take the chances. You don't know where you're going, but the universe knows where you're going. So when you step over that, off that mountain, that universe caught you. And then you can pursue what you want. See, we let fear is an agent of the matrix. And when you look it in its eye, it has no power. He's the invisible jailer. And that cell door opens because that faith. Look, I'm going to go. I'm going to take it. I like that. I like him. I'm going to just go ahead and say, hey, baby, how you doing? Okay? Because if I take that chance and don't say anything, just look and all that stuff, afraid and shy, I let my chance go by. But not anymore. Confidence and bold. I'm going to seize that chance. And I'm going to hold it in my hand. And I'm going to look at it. If I didn't take it, I would never have it. So we got to get out of that stagnation. We got to get out that fear. We got to get out that doubt. We got to be confident, okay? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Ignite the sexy, soulful confidence in me. So that's how you got to be it, baby. Come on, let's get to that 35. Let's like this live. Okay, I'll answer your question. Hakuna Mamet in between Friday and Saturday. Okay, when I get off here, I am going to rest. And this is loving yourself because this is draining me. So I'm not going to answer anything after 11 o'clock when I get off of here. I am going to retire, get my rest, recharge myself. See, loving yourself is taking care of yourself, eating right, resting, and not put anybody or anything but the divine comes first over me. I'm second. Everybody else get a number. I'm going to set boundaries and say no and mean it. And I don't care what you say, what you think. I ain't going to be no people pleaser because I don't care anymore. Okay? I'm enjoying what that song said. I live my life golden because I am golden. Okay? I ain't putting nobody before me. Okay? But the divine in me. And that's what you all need to do. December Sag 21. Shonda, will my husband be granted parole? Yes, because your husband stayed away from all that negativity. He read, he learned, he took himself to do something positive and productive. And he also helped other people that need that assistance. So yes, he will get his parole. Nay, Astor, do you see anything for me? Hmm, hmm. I see a medical issue here. Something to do with the colon. Whew. I also pick up high blood pressure. My head is hurting back here. Mm. This medical condition. You've been to doctors. They don't know what to do with this. I need you to get a naturopath or herbalist or something to do with Chinese medicine, acupuncture. See, a lot of this illness is not physical, it's emotional, and it's in our bones, in our cells, in our organs, emotional issues that are stored in us, and we have to release it. Okay? Coffee, Kendall, do you have anything for me? Mm, mm. I get a window here. Something wrong with the window? Or you want to replace windows? Or if somebody coming in your house, then you need to do work or something, you need to check your windows. That's what I'm picking up. December Sag, Shonda. Hmm. Oh no, that's not for you, Shonda. I'm sorry, it was something else. Someone else. This thing moving so much. User 2314425361091. Is there anything for me? Hmm. I see a celebration here. Something that you've been working on or you've been wanting to do or want is going to occur and it's going to make you happy. You have strong faith. You recognize that the divine has always tested you and put you in situation and had your back against the wall. And then the divine push you out. In other words, push you out. You didn't know where you were going, but you were on the right path. So I see the celebration of something that you've been working for or towards coming into being. ALAAFIA. Good evening. Okay, you're welcome, Raja underscore X3. Mm-mm. My future burn eyes. Will the CEOs get in trouble for what they did? Yes, they will. And also, they're giving some funding for the government. And this has been complaints to get them. So that is going to be withhold and held. Jolanda, anything for me? Jolanda, your financial situation is improving. You're taking chances. What I just said, you got to stop paying, playing comfortable. You got to get out of that comfort zone. You got to take chances if you want to grow. Yes, they are. Hand Hannah Bus 2S. Anything for me, please? You need to set boundaries with someone. You need to say no. You stop being fearful of this person. This person is a bully. You need to stand in your ground and call your power back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to leave. Okay, until Thursday, the 18th at 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will see you then. So I hope everyone got a question answered. If you don't want it, you want additional questions, you know to go to the Linktree link, to my Cash App and PayPal link, and read my Cash App disclaimer. It's $15 for 2 questions. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or your email address. Anything below $15 will be considered a gift. Anything you don't leave the proper information to contact you, that would be considered a gift too. So we thank you, the divine source of light and frequency of the universe, the primary creator, Salini Nanini, mother of the universe, Yeshua, Joshua, Jeremiah, guardian angels, spiritual guides, dream friends, ancestors, Holy Spirit, and spiritual animal totem. St. Anthony, St. Jude, Joseph, Bernadette Bekiki, Michael, Expedite, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Ariel, Raziel, Samuel, Daniel, Metatron, and all the spiritual guides and all the healthy spiritual guides and ancestors. We welcome you and thank you. I thank you all for being here tonight because I couldn't do without you. We're not looking at the numbers, we're looking at the seeds that's being planted for you to think and question, to awaken and to rise. Okay? I wish you all health, wealth, success, happiness, love, and mostly love for yourself. Until next week, I will see you then. So I'm going to say, Ashe. Bye. Ashe, everyone. Oh.